Hey everyone, this is my third attempt of doing this because I didn't like how I did the beginning because I kept messing it up. Anyways, this is what a deku was a kampfer. Haven't seen the show, I suggest watching it. Some of those who does, good for you. Yes. Anyways, if you don't know what kampfer is, I suggest watching it first, then come back to this one and watch it again. So, yeah. So, practically, we're gonna be at where they're at the quirk doctor. Izuku, practically, kind of hoping that he does get wondering what quirk he gets, wondering if he'll get a combination or just one of his parents' quirks, like, what was it, telekinesis maybe, fire, breathing fire or something, I don't know. And yeah, so yeah, so basically what was going on is when he heard that he was quirkless, he was sad, but he still had the determined look, because his favorite hero was not All Might, it was Eraserhead. So yeah, but when he went to kindergarten or the playground, same thing that happened, where he kind of got beaten up a little bit from protecting that kid while the kid runned away. So yeah, so we're gonna skip sometime in the middle of the night where Deku woke up as a girl, but not the girl that he, yeah, he's tall, kind of like practically the exact same size, or a little bit taller, like a couple inches taller than Ida. So yeah, a couple inches, like a couple inches, like a little bit taller than Ida, kind of. I don't know. So yeah. Well, he was kind of shocked and scared at the same time, because, well, actually no, not scared, just shocked. Yeah. He practically did scream because he did went to the bathroom. Inko running to the bathroom like the Flash. Her seeing Izuku being a girl. Inko saying, "Who are you? What did you do to my baby boy?" Izuku explaining that he is, or she. Whenever I say she or he, that means I'm talking about Deku. So yeah. Mommy Inko, just Inko, kind of shocked at what she heard, but finally know that it's Izuku. She practically had mixed feelings. One, she's happy because she also gets a daughter, but also confused about how this happened. So, yeah, Anyways, we're gonna, so Izuku has been hiding this from the rest of the class. Izuku does have the tiger thing, because the tiger did explain it, so yeah. I'm just kind of new to this, because I never gender bend someone, even if it's the main character, so yeah. I'm quite new to doing a gender bend video. So Izuku not knowing how to control the forms, but knows how to control a tiny bit. So yeah. Since he had the help of the tiger a little bit. The tiger telling Izuku about the powers of the girl. So yeah. Izuku, at least trying to use the powers of his boy, found out he can't. That made him sad. But yeah. I have so many ideas of what I could do with this. So many embarrassing things for what I can do for Lil Izu. So yeah. So in the meantime, sometimes today, Iko does make Izuku does, kind of like dress up, taking pictures, stuff like that. I don't know. Since it's anime, you can practically do anything. So yeah, you can become God. You can destroy the entire universe. You can legit be Goku or you know what I mean? Like from Goku, Broly, the guy who practically bodied everyone. Anyways, Deku practically doing dress up, stuff like that. I'm not gonna say what because I don't want any really like perverts on this channel. Because if you've seen the show, some people who sees it gets horny. Me, I get cringed. Because yeah, it's just a really cringy one for me. It makes me laugh. It just makes me smile knowing that yes, this is pure entertainment at best. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, Deku does the dress up for Mom Ingo while Ingo takes pictures, having a big smile because yes, because yes, yes. Anyways, Deku doing the dress up, and like time to time, sometimes he gets away with it. Sometimes he gets trapped by Inko doing the puppy eyes, like saying, "Please, can you do this?" Stuff like that. Ah, man, I'm having too much fun with my own good. Anyways, so we're gonna skip to the end of the middle school. Izuku does have the bracelet and has the eviscerated tiger. Yeah, yes, I did it right. Eviscerated tiger. Yes, I think I got that right. It's been really long since I've seen the show. Like, seen the anime, I mean. So, the eviscerated tiger does give him, things for training. So, yeah. And how Izuku got this power, it's going to be kind of like from the exact same thing as that other whatever that did from the, kind of, yeah, I'm not trying to copy him. I'm doing this my own way. I just don't know how to give him power. Like, make him... Like, I just want him to be the only one that has that power. Because I don't know how to do it to multiple people just yet. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Anyways, everyone wondering why Deku never took out the bracelet. Some try just to, destroy it in front of his eyes because... Like, I don't... yeah, because, bullies. Bullies love torturing people just for fun of it, thinking they're God and powerful. Until you hit them in the nuts. Yes, I love dark humor. Anyways, Deku practically has their bracelet. People doesn't even know why. Some doesn't care. Some tries to steal it to sell it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Deku, like in the end of the middle school, where the teacher came in through the papers, explaining and also telling the names of where people would go, like for their jobs or dream jobs. I don't know. When he said 2 people are going, the class, not that shocked. I mean, actually, no, shocked. Sorry, shocked about who would get in, and practically saying, the exact same thing in canon. While Bakugo leaped onto his desk, not chest, desk, and practically did the exact same speech as in canon. And while Deku does have a little bit of confidence in himself, since he does have a little bit of power, but not knowing how to control it that better. He knows how to control the firepower. He just doesn't know how to control the female to girl all that much. So yeah. Anyways, and one more thing. Since in the show, when they transform, like that one girl, the brown or blonde hair girl, I forgot. When she changes personality, when her hair turns red and becomes fiery, always mad, stuff like that. That's gonna be Deku a little bit. I'm gonna make her more violent in, yeah, like more violent in things. Because yeah. Because if you've really seen the show, you know where I'm going with this. Bakugo, better to get prepared for a world of pain and suffering. Same thing goes for Mineta. Because I have special plans for Mineta. Pain, suffering, yes. Anyways, when they said Midoriya wants to go, they all laughed. Bakugo saying the exact same thing, that no, quirkless loser can't get into UA, you'll just embarrass yourself. Stuff like that. And yeah, Deku does mind it, but doesn't at the same time, because he does gain a little bit of confidence in himself. So we're gonna skip to at the beach. Because Midoriya doesn't have that much muscle on him. So he thought of training, and he thought about the beach. I forgot what it's called, Dobega Beach. I think I said that right or wrong, I don't know. He went there and kind of transformed into his tall female form, where her hair is still green, but she has like a fiery fighting, yeah, but still has that kind of nature as well. Yeah. So we're gonna skip 10 months in the training. People have noticed a girl of wearing, clothing while, lifting up some piles of trash all by herself. Some were some were perverts trying to get with her or him. They either get knocked out or sent to the hospital. Because I'm giving her, that fighting spirit. And, kind of like two personalities a little bit. His guy form, he's all kind. But female form, rough. But not... Man, that sounded perverted. Okay, not rough, but just tough. Yeah, tough. Has that fighting passion, fire... No, not fighting. Like, kind of like, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, So Deku, going around, practically, did it, to the end of the 10 months. She was all done. Well, she saw a reporter thing, not a reporter, so just one reporter, interviewing her, saying about this young lady cleaned up the trash. And if she has anything to say. Well, Deku, he said he's trying to get into UA and thought this place would be a perfect place to train, and it was kind of dirty. So he thought it would be a good place for it to be cleaned, and also for training as well. some were watching it, giving her full support, and also, yeah. Well, the news lady was also congratulating her for, yeah. So yeah, some were cheering her on, some were, perverts, stuff like that, like senpai, stuff like that. I don't, I don't know how to do the senpai stuff. I've seen anime, but I don't know how to like act it out that much. I'm not that much of an actor. Yeah, I'm good at making stories, maybe, but I'm not good at doing the acting thing. Like, I don't know, the things I see and read in anime is kind of weird for me. Some are nice, some are chaotic, some are questionable. And yeah. So going on. So we're gonna skip to the entrance exam, where some people have noticed her and recognized her from the TV. Some weren't all because of how tall she is. Because remember, she's a couple inches taller than Ida. You can imagine how tall she is. She can't just be the size of an All Might. Because I don't want her towering over him. I can't see that, and yeah. Anyways, yeah. So practically, and plus she's going to look like the person in the picture. She's going to look like the person in the picture of what she looks like. I forgot to mention that. I am sorry. Excuse me. So, while she was there, she sat down right next to Bakugo. Bakugo not noticing that it's Deku. Person like explaining, things. Ida does go to his rant about, the fourth robot. The fourth robot. What is it? What is it? Tell us. Stuff like that. Anyways, Deku, standing up like the proud she-man that he or she is, telling Ida to sit back down, that he's being disrespectful to and distracting other people. Ida kind of feeling a little bit bad because he sat down in embarrassment because, yeah, doing his little rant like, man, stuff like that. About him breaking rules, even though it was not even a rule. So, yeah. When it came to the entrance of the fake city, where I would love to know how much money they got that from. I want to know. Anyways, Ida going up to Deku, kind of nervous because how tall she is. Because tall people are menacing, but yeah, so are small people. So are small people, yeah. So yeah, tall people can be really scary, but so can short people. Trust me, I know. Anyways, Ida kind of apologizing for what he did, and I forgot what the place was called. That place looks like a movie theater. I'm gonna call it a theater. Yeah, a theater. In the theater where he apologized to him or her, to Deku, and him or her saying it was alright. You just wanted to know and make sure that everyone else knows. Ida blushing because I'm planning on adding so many simps into this. Yeah, because, yeah, including the girls. The girls are not safe from my wrath from turning them into simps. So, yeah. Anyways, so the door opened and there goes everyone else. But Midoriya, she did like a running, like a getting in position running pose. put fire in her hands and feet, but all like, kind of jumping off like that Iron Man pose thing where um beams coming out of her arms. I mean, not arms, hands and feet, but instead of beams, it's fire. So yeah, kind of like getting some points in, but also rescue points from saving people. So yeah. And when the 0-pointer came in, people were running away. And someone was trapped under the 0-pointer. Him or her seeing that person being trapped under the 0-pointer, Deku flew right in the face of the 0-pointer, blasting with the max firepower that he or she has, and practically destroying the head, making it fall back. Everyone being shocked, including the teachers, even All Might thinking about she should probably have one for all. But who knows? If you want her to have one for all, then put in the comments. Anyways, that is the end of this. If you want more, please like, subscribe, ring the little bell, comment down below of what I should be doing. So, what I should put on. If you like any of my other videos, please give me some new ideas because, yeah. Now, I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, boy, girl. I hope you have a wonderful life. Goodbye.